Hello friends, in the previous section, we wrote our bullet points. In this video, we will prepare our description section. When you write the search box on Amazon Seller Central's page, you can see what Amazon advises you about the description section. There is an instance description on the screen. You can give an explanation about the product in detail. We will take a look at what our opponents wrote for this section, and we will read some articles on Google. After all of these steps, we will write our own description. Let's start. Where is the description section on the opponent's page? The top one is the title, and below, the main photo, the bullet points in turn. And the bottom one, there is the product description section. Let's have a look at what the opponent wrote here. There are 2 lines of the description of the product. And below, there is a list of the content of the product. So we can do something like this. I think it is a good example for us. HTML code has been used in this section. We will also use HTML codes. If the seller didn't use the HTML code, what the section would be? The section likely would be in confusion. The titles wouldn't be bold, they would seem normal like others, etc. In order to make the section more properly, we will also use HTML codes. Let's continue to take a look at the other opponents what they wrote. I am going to the description section directly. This one wrote the content in turn. Emojis have been used here, but as I mentioned before, I don't recommend you to use emojis. There is an area in the description section about how to use the product. You can also write the instruction and explanations of the product, step by step. It will be useful. I think the best thing that we can do for this section is writing the product's content. I think this is a good description. Let's continue. I am looking at the next one and going to the description section directly. If you have a trademark registration, you can write a text with a photo like as on the screen. It looks pretty good. Thereby, it is useful to get the trademark registration as much as possible. The trademark registration provides you to upload photo in the description section and upload videos in the photo section. In this way, your product lists are more proper, attractive, and you can make a better description section. This seller has prepared a good description section with photos. Generally, there is information about the product and some explanations about the gender reveal part supplies. There is a different area for a show and explain for the balloons and confetti. Let's take a look at the next one. I am going to the product description section directly. This seller used the HTML codes as well. Some of them written with bold, and there is also a list. The title is Look No Further. You're searching for a perfect gender reveal baby shower party ends here, and after writing 2 lines of explanations, he wrote the content of the product, and at the end, the quality has been mentioned. Actually, it is a good description. Let's pass to the next one and have a look at the description. This one is similar to the other. A title and an explanation. The content of the product written here too. In the beginning, there is a question: are you planning a baby gender reveal party for your friends and family? They make customers feel this product is the right one. We can write something like this. There is a text about guarantee at the bottom, but we already mentioned the guarantee stuff in the bullet point section, therefore, it is not necessary to mention it once more. By the way, we shouldn't forget to use the keywords which are on the list on the Scribbles tool. Let's have a look at another one. This one wrote the content of the product with the checkmark sign, and wrote some of the explanations about the product. It is really important to show the content of the product. If this seller used some HTML codes, the description section would be seen better. The content area looks good, but I can't set the same thing for the bottom area. Let's continue to take a look. I am going to the product section directly. It is written the content of the product. All the sentences are the same. There isn't any sentence that was written boldly. I think it is useful to write the title of the descriptions would be beneficial, because customers can separate which one must be read, and which one is more important. Thereby, if you write the title of descriptions boldly, the section would probably be seen better. Let's have a look briefly at how they prepared descriptions of game posters. After that, we can pass the next step, that is preparing our own. This description has been prepared with a photo, which means they have a trademark registration. It seems better and beneficial for photos explanations. However, this seller didn't write good explanations. Let's pass another one. I am going to the description section directly. When we come to the description section directly, we can see a pretty bad example for this section. There is no HTML code. When you write a description without a HTML code, the text seems side by side like on the screen. There are 3 lines and filled all the lines. It doesn't seem good. You can prepare this section better with HTML code, and we will do it together. And one more, the description section is the right place that you can explain the solution to the production problems that your opponents have. You can explain them by reading opponents' reviews or Googling by writing the product name. We Google gender reveal party supplies, and there are plenty of articles on the screen. You can read them all to learn something new about the product, and you can share it in the description section. Now time to prepare our own description section. How can we do that? Firstly, we will write a few lines of description about our product, and then we can mention the content of the description. In this way, we can prepare a good description. Firstly, we should write a title with uppercase. Share the happy news with your friends and family. Then write a few lines to explain the title. Are you planning to a baby's gender reveal party for your friends and family? We are committed to providing the best party supplies, adding surprise and fun to any party. Our gender reveal party kits helps you to share the pregnancy news with your friends and family in a creative and fun way. Everything you need to doctorate your event space in this thought out. This is the ultimate and complete decoration package for your gender reveal party. And we will write the content of the product below the title's explanation. We can start like our gender party supplies set includes : then we can write the content. Firstly, we can write the poster kit because we already made a difference with this one. Then, 36 inches black balloons, pink and blue confetti, banners, balloons, pom-poms, and all the materials of our product content. Now we already have a pretty good description. It will be good to write at least 1,000 characters in this section. Amazon allows you to write a maximum of 2,000 characters. We have written 887 characters for now. I think it is enough, because we will need some space for HTML characters too. Generally, it is necessary to prepare a description section, at least 500, averagely 1,000 characters, maybe a little bit more. What have we done? Firstly, we made a good entry, then we wrote the content. We have written all the material in this section too. You can make this section more optimized by Googling. For example, you can write the solutions to the problems that you learned from the opponent's reviews. You can see the problems in the articles too. For example, you are selling silicone, metallic pipette. You can compare them and see the differences by searching on Google, and you can write the differences in the description section. It might be useful to search more and prepare a good description section. We shouldn't think that customers don't look at the bottom side of the page. They probably will. If you want to make difference, you should make better the description section. Let's say that you wrote the description like on the screen. It won't be seen one under the others, they will see side by side. Thereby, we will write the description section with HTML codes. It is not difficult, even it is pretty easy. You should write Amazon HTML editor on Google. The most used ones are SellerApp.com and MZDataStudio.com. I prefer to use SellerApp.com. Click the SellerApp.com and go to the bottom side. You will write the description in the blink on the left of the page, and it will turn the article to HTML1 on the right place of the page. So let's copy-paste our text to SellerApp.com. You can make the part bold as you wish. Select the part and click the B section on the bar. If you want, you can add some signs from the top side. We adjust the text on the left and on the right. There is a HTML version of the text. It is not necessary to write HTML code separately. SellerApp.com provides you already. Then, you can click the Copy HTML code section on the top right to copy the text. Then we will paste these HTML codes in the related section. I will already explain how to do that when listing the product on Amazon. And our product list will be seen pretty good. What we have done at this video. We have prepared our own description section. We have made an explanation with at least 1,000 characters. After preparing here, we can pass the search terms section in the product list process. I will explain the search terms section in the next episode. See you in the next episode.